Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Before I get started, I want to go over my disclaimers. If you are in immediate danger, please call 911 or you can reach out to the domestic hotline at 800-799-SAFE, 800-799-7233. And for mental health resources, reach out to NAMI at 800-950-NAMI. 800-950-6264, and you can also text at 741741. With that being said, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. So happy Monday. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I hope that you remember to maintain your peace and just not let anyone get into your headspace and try to make you feel a certain way. So I want to talk to you about what we as a people have endured since 2020. I was just thinking about some of the things that I went through just before we had the lockdown. As you may or may not know, I divorced in 2019. Just before everything hit, I ended my marriage because being married to a narcissist is no fun. So I ended it. So I was just laying in bed the other day and I was just thinking about how we've overcome so much and how the 2020 COVID lockdown was just for us to see what we were in. Like I said, I ended mine just before the lockdown. A lot of us ended up going into the lockdown with the narcissist. So you're dealing with this person who has treated you like trash. You now have no escape and you're living with this day to day. So I just look at it like this. God put you in that situation so you could be forced to see what you were living in. So 2020, your eyes were wide open to see what you already knew. You knew this wasn't going anywhere. You knew this relationship was doomed. But sometimes when you don't move, God has a way of making you sit down so you can see, and it affected a lot of people. A lot of people didn't make it out. A lot of people was in this relationship and felt lost and didn't know how to turn to God and didn't know what to do. And everything was locked down. So you feel the pressure of you can't get help because this place that you may have went to has now closed their doors, and I can understand if you're with somebody, the domestic violence is ramping up, but even in that situation, you have to be mindful that you can leave. You don't have to just sit there, or you didn't have to just sit there. And a lot of us even may were planning on leaving, and when this lockdown happened, it just stopped us in our tracks. And I can only imagine how that must have felt, you being locked down with this person who's hateful, manipulative, and just cutting you down mentally, and now say you have children in the household, they're seeing all of this, but I do like to look on the bright side of things, even though you was forced to see and forced to be in that because you had no other choice but to see the type of person you was with, just know that God was always there, because if he wasn't, you wouldn't be here watching this video now. So he was there in the time when it just felt so bad and there was no way out, and this person was really on you and just destroying your mental. A lot of people just don't realize how effective mental abuse can be on a person. You can't see somebody being bruised or whatever the case may be. You can't see that in a mental thing. All you can see is the withdrawing of a person, how they may withdraw from a situation, but you can't see the physical damage because it's mentally. And sitting back and understanding that this is not working for you. You was given a choice. You can either stay in this after the lockdown is over, or you can get up and move and do something and find something to get you out of this situation. And I just wrote down, I wrote a little recap. So I'm going to read it to you. It says, let's do a recap. In March 2020, the whole world was locked down. That meant you were forced to see your life at that moment. You've known for a long time that your relationship was doomed. Your significant other has been treating you like trash for years. So what do you do now? You are stuck until the world reopens. Now it's 2022. You can see clearly. A lot of us didn't make it, whereas we were one of the blessed who have made it. God protected you amidst the narcissist draining you and making you feel hopeless and confused. 2020 was an eye-opener. And 2020 is the big payback for all the narcissists that you've encountered, all the people who treated you like you didn't matter. There's a big payback. Yes, you have many more obstacles to overcome, but you are gaining momentum. And God is guiding your path. So hold your head up and shake it off, because you are free. Spirit and intuitions are guiding you, and no one can pull the wool over your eyes. You can clearly see now the rain is gone, and there's going to be a bright, sunshiny day. That's from one of my favorite songs. For every action, there's a reaction, and God is handing out the big payback. So, I was just thinking about that. I was thinking about how hard it must have been for you. And so you're on the verge of leaving. You have left. You're handling a few things. It may still feel like you're not winning, but trust and believe you are. Don't lose faith. Continue to keep your head up. Continue to move on, and continue to follow God's guidance, and know that He's there for you. And know that I'm praying for all my subscribers, as well as I pray for myself and my family and friends. Things are going to work out. You don't have to worry about if this person is going to receive their karma, because they are. Like I said, it's the big payback. And when God puts it down on someone, then you don't have anything to worry about. It's all going to balance out for your best interest. So if you know someone that's going through this, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And if you need to, watch this as many times as you need to, just to help you get through your day-to-day. And I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you for watching.